Ladies and gentlemen, from all across the world, welcome back to the Hard Count. I got my Slim Jim. My name is Kate Rathbone. Brandon, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Brandon Williams. Nice to meet you.
Brandon is my co-host.
We're the Hard Count.
We're the Hard Count. Brandon's got his cup, World's Best Boss, looking good. I got my chocolate
yes,
cup.
Michael Scott.
Michael Scott. Got my chocolate milk. It's all you need. It's all you need, man. It's a beautiful Wednesday night, the 21st. We got a weekly recap. A lot of stuff happened week 2, and let's kick it off. Brandon, you look at the same game I am. That's Giants Patriots. Is that the same thing for you?
Yeah.
Preseason. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Well, I was thinking more of a Chiefs Chargers game to kick it off Thursday night.
Chiefs Chargers, yeah, Thursday night. Brandon, tell me what you saw.
Well, I mean, Amazon Prime. That video was a little, they had some issues. There was some times where like they were completely like their mics would be there and they'd just be like 4 seconds ahead of their mic, and you're just like, what is happening? And you'd hear helmets click before like the play even snaps. But
stick the boxes, guys. Stick the boxes.
Yeah. Overall, the game was cool. The game was good. I mean, literally, I think the Chargers have that game if Herbert doesn't of course, throw that pick six. I think the Chargers win that game.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, but the final score being, 27-24, Chiefs over the Chargers. Yep. And the Herbert injury sucks. Sucks for everyone. But who knows? Rib cartilage injury or something, fracture. Mahomes looked good though. That's true. Doing individual stretches and stuff. No, I was gonna say, did you see that Mahomes side throw in the goal line to McKinnon? That was I watched that and I was like, oh no. I was like, oh,
He's feeling himself, man.
Mahomes is doing Mahomes things. Holy
This is a season where it was everyone's like, oh, is the guy going to Tyreek Hill? That was it was me. Big push on this because he's actually that guy and he's showing it, man. I heard during the actual broadcast. I didn't get to watch this. I was working, but what's it called? Yeah, I heard during the broadcast they were all just like gloating on Herbert and how great he was, and then for once not giving Patrick Mahomes the love, even though he was winning the game. Is that true? Were you watching it?
Yeah. No, I watched all that, and it was exactly what you thought it was. It was exactly that, and I mean Herbert didn't look bad at all. I don't think. I think that Everett, you saw there's a video of Everett literally signaling like I need to go in. Like I've played 8 of these snaps, and I'm 32 years old. Come on, give me the put. And then they were just like, no, stay out there. And sure enough, he does this booty ass turn route. Yeah. And then he does this, of course, this half-assed
sticker pitch
and then you're just like, what the hell is that? And it was just free money from there. And then the Chiefs just had it because the Chargers were driving. I don't know what their whole thing with Austin Eckler is and him not getting that many, targets, receptions, routes, and all that. But I mean, Herbert. If Herbert can cook, let Herbert cook. That's what That's what I'm going to say. Let's jump to. We can go down the line here. We can just let's go to the Panthers Giants game. 16-19 Giants take it over the Panthers with a final kick from their old buddy Graham Gano. I watched that game. I watched that game
Baker
mostly full. Yeah.
Baker's 14 for 29, 145, and a touchdown. No interception.
Yeah, Baker, if Baker just needs to die. There was a couple passes. There was a third down where it was an easy little bootleg, and Shi Smith was wide open, and he kind of overthrew him, and it kind of Shi Smith had to give it a toss, and they didn't get it. And I don't know if it was a third or fourth down, but either way, it was one of those. It's just he had a couple of those things where if he just dialed it in and just made some easy completions right there, it would different game. But you kind of feel for the Panthers, right? Because they're 0-2, and everybody's like, oh, what is this? Baker Mayfield's not it. Well, the thing is, they've lost by a snap, right? Because in Cleveland, a lot of people would say, besides Browns fans, or when Cleveland came to Carolina, that there was a bogus Brian Burns roughing the passer penalty that put the Browns in position for Cade York to just boot some 58-yarder. And then the same thing kind of similar happened where I don't know if it was a penalty, but I mean, overall, it was. I mean, Baker led them to a comeback again. Like the Panthers just need to watch out for their fumble. They need to grab onto that ball because literally on kickoff, Chuba Hubbard, Oklahoma State native, he fumbles right on kickoff. You can't do that. I mean, the defense looked good. The Panthers defense looked good. They stood him up in the red zone like almost every time, and Baker looks. I mean, I'd give him I still give him a chance. I mean, I'm not counting out the Panthers whatsoever.
He's like a C player right now, and like C doesn't win you football games, but he's like a C. He's not losing you games, not winning the game. He's just kind of there.
Yeah. And then the Giants. Danny had some missed opportunity throws, of course.
22 for 34, 176 and a touchdown. Pretty much potato to Baker. Just threw more.
Yeah. And Saquon looked good. Saquon, of course, gave him some big plays, which he's going to do. He's going to do every time. He's going to do it to every single one of us. Every team, you're going to see a big play from Saquon. It's nothing new. Doesn't mean your defense is bad. It's just Saquon back healthy and being Saquon again. Overall, entertaining game. But, you know, it is. I mean, Panthers Giants. Panthers play the Saints this week, and then the Giants play the Cowboys on Monday night.
Okay.
So we'll see what happens there.
I actually don't know what's going to happen in that Giants game.
Yeah. I mean, and then let's do the we can go to the Colts Jaguars game.
Dude, what happened? How bad did Matt Ryan do? 3 interceptions?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that team. I really don't.
Frank Reich is in the hot seat, dude. Jonathan Taylor is just not really getting fed. I mean, you can't get fed when you're down that much. Jesus. But
I mean, I don't know. I watched the game highlights. Pittman was out. I'll give them that. But they still lost they tied with the Texans last week with Pittman. And you can't put up a goose egg. I think Alec Pierce, I don't know if Alec Pierce played. So they were down like their starting wide receivers. But still, that's not Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. You have Naheem Hines. You know how to use them. Like, come on, Frank. Come on.
You should be able to figure that out.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting not only like beaten by the Jaguars, you got shut out by the Jaguars.
24-0 is like way worse than like a 40-26 in my opinion. You know what I mean?
So I don't know what Matt Ryan's doing. I still have. I mean, I'm optimistic about him because it is week 2, week 3. People are still getting their bearings down. But I mean, come on, we need better than that. Yeah.
That ball is jumping off his hand.
It might change. I'm not going to say this is like the insane difference maker, but that defense will look a little different when Darius Leonard Shaq Leonard comes back.
That's true.
Off of injury. And I mean, I watched some highlights from that game. Trevor Lawrence looks good. Trevor Lawrence looks really good. Christian Kirk looks like a solidified wide receiver 1 for them right now. I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect that.
Neither did I.
Pretty impressive,
welcome,
actually.
Told to draft him the 15th.
But James Robinson, right? You got James Robinson and NTN. It's weird because everybody expected the flip, right? Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Yeah. And so James Robinson and NTN are there, right? But everybody expected that flip roll, right? NTN to get all the carries and all the touchdowns and be that dude, but James Robinson's going off and saying, this is my running back room. Yeah, this is my running back room. I just tore my Achilles like 2 months ago or whatever, ruptured it or whatever the hell it was. But this is my freaking running back room. That's what James Robinson said. He said, no, you ain't shit, NTN. No,
get in line, NTN.
He's basically, I mean, I don't see him paying James Robinson, but I mean, who knows?
Gator needs his gag.
Gator needs his gag. But overall, Jaguars look solid. I don't know who they played this next week 3. I don't think it's someone easy.
Let's see.
I think it's the Chargers.
Jags play.
Hold, please.
That's right here. They play the Eagles. Is that right?
Oh, no. Oh,
wait. No, it was week 3. It was week 3.
Well, I was about to say.
Week 4 is the Eagles.
Going to be just. Oh, no.
They play the Chargers and the Eagles. So Chargers week 3 and the Eagles. That's brutal.
Well,
so we're looking at
we're going to see what they're about. We're going to see what they're about. If they win either of those games, I will hop on the Jags bandwagon right now.
T-Law to the fucking Lombardi.
Yep. Lombardi.
That's for real.
Let's jump to the Patriots-Steelers game. 17-14, Patriots take it. I didn't watch too much of this game. I think I saw some highlights, and then I watched a lot of the highlights on YouTube, like after the games.
I heard there were Kenny Pickett chants.
Oh yeah, there was Kenny chants.
Even though
Najee Harris didn't get really cooking at all,
which was 15 weird. Carries, averaging 3.3. No, not at all.
Yeah, but I mean, it is up to Trubisky at this point, right? Because Trubisky has to hit those big play receivers. Like he even said it in the post game interview. I watched it, and he was like, he said something like, "Yeah, I got to get the ball in our like playmakers' hands." And if you want to keep this starting job, feed Deontay Johnson. I bet he's open more than you think. And George Pickens, solid player. Chase Claypool's there. 3. He's up in there. I don't know. But I mean, Steelers. Oh, I don't know. Steelers are a roll of the dice at this point.
Did you see that Aguilar Moss?
Yeah, that was disgusting. That was
when I watched that. I was like, "Who is that?" And they're like, "That's Aguilar." I'm like, "Aguilar? Okay, that's crazy."
I think I instantly sent a trade in fantasy for Aguilar when I saw that. I was like,
is he on somebody's team?
Yeah, he's on Francisco's team. Good luck. Okay. But great. I mean, Mac Jones looked solid. The stat line for Mac Jones was 21 for 35, 252 yards, an interception and a touchdown.
It's not bad.
Damon Harris with 15 carries, 71 yards, averaging 4.7. So
Mac Jones, 7 carries, 6 yards. That's
go,
MVP
Dad.
numbers, man.
Go. That's MVP Mac right there. But I mean, 2 questionable teams, I guess, going into the future because you don't know with Kenny Pickett, right?
No.
I mean, it is a rookie. Everybody wants him in, but you don't want to look like Mike Tomlin knows better. He's not going to start this Mitchell Trubisky. He's not going to start him, sit him by like week 3 or 4, and then have Pickett come in and just like throw 3 interceptions in his first game. And then people are like, well, what do we do now? Then he looks silly putting Trubisky back in or Mason Rudolph. And then it's just like, well, we don't know what we're doing. So Steelers have the cute quarterback. Trubisky just has to dial it in a little bit. Come on, my boy. My boy, I still believe in you.
Come on, Trubisky. Mitchburg.
But they didn't look that bad. I didn't watch the entire game. I'm sure Steelers fans are going to hate the Steelers until Pickett's in. But that's every quarterback, or that's every team with a rookie quarterback potential. So interesting to see how that plays out. I don't know what all their teams are looking like this next coming week. But they play the Browns tomorrow.
Oh, they play the Browns tomorrow?
Yeah. So
Patriots or Steelers? It'd be Steelers.
Steelers. I forgot the Thursday night football.
Want to kick it to the Jets and the Browns?
Crazy. Yeah, I was just about to go there. Yeah,
Jets
that was
and
insane.
The Browns.
Joe Flacco.
What was Chubb running it in? It was like a Todd Gurley situation where he should land at the 1, but he ran in. Did he try to fall down? I didn't see it live.
I didn't see it. I did not see it.
Okay. All I know is Todd Gurley, he tried to fall down, but we pulled him into the end zone, so he had to score. But basically, Todd Gurley, Chubb was supposed to hit the 1 so he could run out the clock and eat out and win. What they did, because the odds were like a 2% chance he could come back, but there was a chance.
Yeah.
But he scored, gave them a chance to receive it, score onside, and score again. And that's exactly what happened. Flacco balled out. He threw it to Wilson for the win.
Yeah.
Crazy
Garrett Wilson
finish.
Looked really good. The Garrett Wilson, you might want to hype on the Garrett Wilson train real quick because that
it was 31-30, by the way, if you didn't know that. 31-30, Jets, Browns.
And Corey Davis was wide open one of these plays. Corey Davis got wide open on a bomb. And you were like, Jesus, dude, what are you doing, Denzel? Yeah. So, I mean, Jacoby Brissett, I didn't watch too much of that game, but, overall, good shit, Jets.
Attaboy, Jets.
Freaking go.
Flacco, there were 307 for 4 touchdowns. Who is this man?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there was even, tweets about, the Jets are, who's the Jets? What team's the 0-2 again? starts 0-2 again, and it was like the Big Daddy meme where it's like the goddamn Jets, and that post got taken down. But good win by Flacco. You know, the question I want to touch on this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Word is Wilson is aiming to be back by week 4.
Which Wilson?
Zach Wilson.
Oh,
Daddy Zach.
I forgot about him, dude. I'm not
now, exactly. That's my point right there. That's it right there. Because, right, you have Flacco. Let's say he wins this week. What do? They're 2-1 with Joe Flacco. You have Zach Wilson coming back. Now, do you put him back in? And what if they just lose 2 games? Like, what happens? Because, like, Joe Flacco's cooking.
Or they play the Bengals. They could totally win that with the way the Bengals are playing.
They could win that. I mean, that defense looks serious and or young at least. That Jets defense is going to be solid here in these next couple of years. Those secondaries looks good.
Bengals and Steelers. They could be 3-1 with Zach Wilson coming back. You better not bench Flacco if he's playing like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I know you got the future, but put him on the bench, man. He isn't showing it. Flacco's showing it.
Oh yeah, a lot. I mean,
ride the lightning.
Great. Ride. And then,
go ahead.
Unless you have anything to say.
No, I was going to let you talk about the Dolphins Ravens if you wanted to.
That's exactly what I was looking at. Dolphins Ravens. Wow. What a game. Crazy. Game of the week, probably.
Tua. The Tua talks are over. We can't end it officially, but the Tua talks are over, man.
Oh,
he
yeah.
Looked good.
No,
he looked good.
I mean, he did look good. And then there's a thing where they flipped it around to where if he was a right-handed thrower, he looked like any given vet out there. Lamar Jackson, though, Jesus Christ. I mean, that dude's balling. I mean,
ripping 79-yard passes, 75-yard runs.
Yeah, and then just bolts for 75-yarder. But I heard their rushing game is kind of weak right now, besides Lamar Jackson. Like, it's literally like Lamar's carrying that team. They have, like, I think I heard on, like, Colin Cowherd.
Terrible.
He said it was, like, they average, like, 3.8 yards a carry or something like that. Ridiculous number, like, stupid numbers.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
And, I mean, J.K. Dobbins is in there, but, like, Jesus, like, let's get something going on the ground besides Lamar Jackson running for his damn life.
The dude had almost 500 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we're going to the Dolphins with the way to come back. That was awesome. I mean, you're down. Sweet. People thought they had it in the bag. Ravens fans were probably drinking their last couple beers like, oh, are we going to the bars after this? We're going to party this win. But, I mean, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle had other plans. Mike Gesicki with a great grab and awful gritty. I mean, who knows?
The skedaddle. That was so funny.
But, I mean, hats off to him. I mean, that was a great catch in general.
How many points in the fourth, Brandon? Guess. Did the Dolphins score? Sorry.
Oh, no. What was it? Oh, wait. I think they had, what was it, like 28 points? 32 points?
28. That's crazy, dude. That's insane.
Yeah. That's wild. To just even the Ravens defense is solid. So like just tearing them up is a statement. So we'll see what happens to them week three. Yeah, because Tua can just
play the Bills.
Oh yeah, that is the game. Yeah, that's the game.
Shootout
in Miami. But I don't know if Miami's going to win that. But that's just because I see how the Bills are playing. We'll touch on that soon. But I mean, Miami, good luck to you. You're getting Josh Allen.
Rooting for you.
Yeah. And then let's go to the this NFC South matchup. The Bucs and the Saints, 20-10.
Ew.
The Buccaneers win in NOLA for the first time with Tom Brady. Interesting.
That's true.
It was really a 3-3 game up until like the third or fourth quarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And James Winston, I will say, was playing with four back fractures, which, I mean, that dude was slinging some darts for having four back fractures. I would give it to him. The run game kind of killed him. I mean,
it was bad.
Mark Ingram fumbled, I think, either once or twice, and they gave the ball to the Tampa Bay Bucs at least once. Winston,
pick six.
Pick. Yeah, that was rough. That was a rough go. But I mean, they were in it, and for a while, that defense kept them in it with Tom. Then there's the whole fight with Lattimore and Evans and Tom and Leonard Fournette. I think Fournette definitely started it. I don't know why Mike Evans was the only one to get a suspension, which was weird.
I didn't see the full clip. All I know is everyone's seeing the whole. I love when Bruce Arians is like, "Oh, get him, Mike!"
Oh yeah, oh yeah, just like a guard dog. Just go get him. Go get him.
That was kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie. If a coach told me to fucking. Just like the coaches don't say that shit. If they're like, "Go, Cade," and you're like, "Oh, let's go!" You just fucking get the causes seen on national television.
Yeah, that was Bruce Arians saying like, "I'll pay the fine. Go get them."
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's always a fun game. Little bounty game.
Go! Oh, we can't say that.
No. But they hate each other. Like, my god,
it has become one of the biggest rivalries in the NFL. Like, I didn't think it was that big. It wasn't big until Tom got there, man. To be honest with you, because then they started getting pissed.
Yeah, the Saints.
They weren't good enough. They dominated that division forever. Yep. And then the GOAT steps in and he starts winning things.
Yeah.
Like, why couldn't we do this?
Why couldn't we do that?
Yeah.
But a great game by the Bucks.
Fantastic.
20-10. The defensive game, awesome game. Then let's go. Let's hop over to this other game that Cade you might be familiar with. It involves Commander Carson and the Commanders losing to the.
We talk about the Lions, Detroit,
Motor City, Dan Campbell, MCDC, Big Dick Lions. Scoring 36.
It's on the Commanders. Let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Hey, if I might touch you, what'd you score? 32 on the Eagles last week.
We did. I scored 34. I don't know what it was.
It's probably 34. That's probably a better football number, honestly.
I have no idea.
Either way,
you want a breakdown?
No, yeah, go for it.
It's all
you. It's all you. I watched the Bears.
The thing I said on if you guys didn't see my picks, I mean, you don't have to go watch it. You can watch Pitbull if you want to. Go watch that episode and just look at the cool shit. I'll link it right here, wherever.
Bang.
Bang. So what happened was Lions proved they're not the same old Lions. I'm not going to say that permanently because it's just one game, but you got to beat the easy teams at home. That's step one. That means you're not dog water, okay? So we're not dog water at the moment. Cool. Now, this week, I don't think we're going to win, and that's okay. I don't expect us to win. This is a very good team with an established quarterback, a stud of wide receiver, they have players everywhere. Literally all aspects. Got a good head coach. It's at their house, one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL. I can go on and on. But anyways, this game was very important. We needed this to show we could win. We were losing. We had to have our middle three interior linemen. They all just decided they had to go out. Dan Skipper, you've probably seen this. There's things all over the NFL. 6-year vet, practice squad, hoppy. Started at center. He's never played center since like high school or second year of college. So he did good. He held his own. So it was a very – and we know Amani, and everyone's got peel heart, but it was a good game. We scored a lot. We kept coming. It did look bad there for a second. We were kind of getting fetched, and then we sealed the deal, and we got out of there. So a dub's a dub. They're too hard to come by, so you got to enjoy them. This just shows the Lions are nearing par now. I mean, and Commanders,
that offense is far
from kind of slinging it, dude.
Oh yeah, both those offenses, the Commanders and the Lions, I'll say right now that they're going to be real good this whole season if they considering health and the issues with health and all that. I mean, Jared Goff looks real good. You can't lie. Jared Goff looks like a solid quarterback. He's not stealing people's hearts like Jalen Hurts or Justin Herbert, but he's delivering the ball when it needs to be delivered, and he's getting the ball to the players that need it. DeAndre Swift is Jesus. Slow down, man. Okay, let some people catch. Swift. Let some people catch you, okay? Just give them a chance, okay? Just pump the brakes for a second.
That, man.
I mean, I knew this dude in Georgia. When y'all picked him in the second round, I was like,
He's so cold. He is so cold. He's just like laying on the floor doing a snow angel. He's like, "Oh, let's go!" And he's in the end zone. Like, I don't know how to do that.
When he just fell over, got up, and was just like, "Oh, well, I can just score here," and then just literally breaks like 4 or 5 Commanders' ankles and just runs it in. What is that, Swift?
I don't know. The score of the game was 36-27. By the way, dude, Swift needs to relax. He's just He's a little bit hurt, so I hope they rest him up this week. It looks like they are. He's not practicing, but good one for the Lions. Check.
That was awesome.
Check. I said Jack because I'm going to play the Vikings this week. Brandon, do you have anything to say?
Commanders look good.
I won't.
Yeah, the Commanders might be playing for the division with the Eagles. I won't.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it right now. I don't know. Again, I get it. The Giants are 2-0.
Make us think a wild card spot, my friend.
Yeah, the Commanders look good, and they haven't got Chase Young back, so I don't really. Commander Carson looks real good. Carson looks like his old self. He's slinging it. Ron Rivera has the plays that are just making plays. Curtis Samuel, John Adoxson, and even Terry McLaurin. I mean, they're not. Terry McLaurin's kind of like going a little under right now, but I mean I mean, you have three great wide receivers.
Exactly.
And I mean, they all got to get fed. And John Adoxson's making plays, and
he is.
And so great for the Commanders, great pickups, and I mean, keep rolling, keep your head up. That's, I mean, like some people see it as, oh, we lost to the Lions, but I think a lot of teams are going to lose to the Lions this year. So you're not going to be alone to the Commanders. And
thanks, man.
Good game overall. That was a fun game to watch highlights of. St. Brown's great, and
Sun God,
the Sun God. Let's go to the Seahawks-Niners game. This was interesting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Real interesting game.
Chance, man.
7-27. Yep. Rest.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just saying, pray for his ankle.
Yeah.
You know, we got it.
For real.
I was going to say 7-27 or 27-7. 49ers take it. Trey Lance went out in the second quarter, either way, with an ankle
really
injury.
Early.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Did you see a picture of it?
Yeah, it was backwards.
Oh, it was gruesome. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, it's Garoppolo's team once again, and it might be from a while now. Who knows what's going to happen in this offseason.
They're going to keep him, dude.
Let's just say Jimmy makes him to the playoffs. Like, what happens?
He will.
Because the storyline as of is right now is, right, Trey Lance lost his first game.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably in a monsoon, I get it. But
still lost it.
Still lost. And Jimmy Garoppolo literally comes out, warms up, and not only, I don't know if you saw this, but like whoops the Seattle Seahawks, a division rival, whoops them. And not only like plays a great game, but like you saw this play where they did a sneak on the 1 yard line and Garoppolo takes it in for the touchdown, right?
Yeah.
They like the entire offense picks him up and just starts batting him like he's a god.
Hero.
And like you can tell that. And there's a report that people, exactly. People say the report in the 49ers like locker room is like it's a way better energy whenever Garoppolo is like, you know, the QB1 than it was in Trey Lance. But who knows? Who knows? Garoppolo, I hope he does great this year. Thank God I didn't have to play Garoppolo, because who knows if Garoppolo came in that last week, if that would have been a different story. But God knows. Garoppolo is now the starter for the 49ers. 49ers played a great game. They look good. They look like their playoff self. And and there was some questions with Trey Lance, and now there's no questions with Trey Lance. He's on the sideline. It's Garoppolo's team, and all the questions are gone.
They're gone. I mean, the questions are gone. It's time to play.
Hats off to John Lynch for re-signing Garoppolo for that, because God,
he'd be in a pickle right now.
Yeah, and the Seattle Seahawks looked a little soft. Kenneth Walker played for the first time this year. Kenneth Walker at MSU grad, 4 rushes, not too bad. He actually did what he could, right? I mean, to be fair, that defense is hard to run on. That defense is hard to do anything on. That sounded wrong. But just Seattle looked a little sloppy, sloppy. That's all I've got to say about Seattle. Let's go on to the Falcons-Rams game. Oh, I have something to say about this. But you want to start it off on the Falcons-Rams? Rams won 31-27.
You got 31-27. Rams won that game. Falcons almost fetched them. They were coming in hot. Mariota not playing terrible. Everyone thought he was going to be dog doo-doo, but he's actually not playing that bad. Stafford with another 2 picks. Got to kind of chill on that. He's been throwing a lot of picks. You got to calm down, Stafford. And it's clear they're feeding Cam Akers still. Wow. Okay, he's got 15 carries. Henderson's got 10. It was a dog fight, and it shouldn't be that close. But maybe that's just me. Brandon, what do you have to say?
No, I agree, because it was like 31-10 at one point, and people thought they had this locked up just like the Ravens did. and they were packing their bags about to start those buses. But Mariota, what I saw from Mariota was interesting. Him getting out of the pocket, and making plays. Drake London looks good. Mariota looks solid. Of course, it's hard to run on that defense. So Cordero Patterson had an off game, but it's hard to run on that defense. So
it is.
It is what it is. But I will say there was this funny thing, right, where honestly Mariota was just cutting him up, like in the back, like he was just saucing, and that's what led him to the comeback, of course. And not only that, but the block punt and all that. But Mariota, at the very end of the game, had to scramble because of Aaron Donald gets in the backfield. You got to scramble, and he kind of heaved up a prayer, which was questionable. That's where you're going to get from Mariota. If it was Drake London, I'd probably respect that a little more. But I think it was the number 17. I'm going to butcher his last name. The Zacchaeus or whatever.
You did
great player.
Well.
But I think it was to him. And Jalen Ramsey was on him. And, of course, Jalen Ramsey goes over the top and picks him off. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing about that was Jalen Ramsey gets off after the game and does the Stephon Diggs kind of what he did in their house when he was like, I'm him. And, boy,
shut up, bro.
You mossed just an average wide receiver. And that dude acts like he just made 3 picks in a game, a sack, and, won the team. Like, you won the game for him. Great. Congrats.
Yeah,
but
congrats,
you put any corner over on that throw. That throw was up in the air for 20 seconds, and anybody could see that coming. Put Scott in there. I know that's one of their players. Put Cade back there. And Jesus, he's going to make that play. Jesus, you're not Jalen. You're getting torched a little bit by even Drake London, a rookie. I mean, he was making plays. He had 15 to 20 fantasy points this week. It was impressive.
86 yards and a touchdown.
Jalen,
easy.
You're not that dude anymore. At least not this year at the right now. Stephon Diggs is that dude. Stephon Diggs is that dude. Okay?
Can't tell him shit.
So I don't want to hear that I'm him kind of crap from you at the moment. Yeah. You're getting cooked a little bit, a lot. You just made a game change. It's like the dude that hits a 3-pointer that hasn't made a shot all game and then hits the game-winning 3-pointer.
Game winner.
And he's just
and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. You're just like, we just lost. Great. What the hell?
Lost to him.
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey, you're not him. You are what Russ is cooking, man. You are what he's cooking. Hot dogs, cereal, and Cheerios. Yeah, I don't know what you think
with the cheese slice.
It's been rough with the cheese slice.
Yeah. It's just been a rough season. So if you get back to your old self, then you probably are that dude. Mm-hmm. But let's not get that close to the Falcons this time. Let's go to the Cardinals. I loved this game. This game was so fun to watch, actually. Cardinals-Raiders. Raiders fans thought they had it in the third quarter. They were popping champagne at the third quarter because they were up 23 to 3. They were literally buying, $100, $200 champagne, just spraying them.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Kyler Murray said, fuck all of you.
Exactly.
He said, I don't give a rat's ass about the score. That dude dialed. Yeah. Then there's a 22-second. Yeah. The dodge and weave kind of shit, which was impressive as hell. That was awesome.
Runs it in. 20.
That was amazing. 22 seconds, I think, overall. Yeah. It was like a video game. And then he scored, and then the 2-point, and then the 2-point to AJ Green was insane. He fit that thing right in the middle, and that was great. JJ Watt is coming back. He looks great. Hopefully he can stay healthy. And then Cardinals came back, man. Raiders looked a little questionable. I wish they targeted Devontae Adams a little more.
They're kind of light.
I don't know what the whole kind of thing is with them.
Don't like each other
questionable.
Anymore.
Yeah, you're just
yeah.
And then the Hunter Renfrow fumbles twice in overtime. That cannot happen. That cannot happen. One fumble is fine. That that happens.
You're holding that mother like this.
Yeah, and then and then someone punches out and Byron Murphy takes it to the house. Game over. You're done. You done lost the game.
God.
And great game, but Cardinals take it 29-23. And we're
them.
moving on to the Broncos-Texans game. 16-9. Broncos take it.
The Texans look competitive. Sorry, not good. Competitive.
Yeah,
and that's all you can ask for in a rebuild.
Yeah, they're gonna take the score up on some games, and you're gonna get a little worried. And Bears play them this week in Soldier Field. Yep, we play the Texans.
That'll be very interesting, actually.
So hopefully Bears can get a win. Hopefully Bears can dial some stuff up, but maybe we target Mooney a little more.
Not a bad idea. Maybe throw the ball more than like
Cole
12 times.
Yeah,
Cole.
We don't have to touch on that just yet. We can touch on that. But yeah, Russ. Yeah, go on. No, go
on. Russ, what I heard today actually makes kind of sense. Russ he's trying to be a pocket passer. Like he can be, but he's trying too much to be. I know Russ is a little bit older. He can't run like he used to, but you got to let guys play like they have their whole life.
Yep.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks. So I think they need to let Russ be Russ. Maybe Russ thinks he's not that guy anymore, but even if you're moving at a 5.2 speed, you're going to do better than just sitting there in the pocket. Like do what you do best, man. I don't know what this funk you're in is, but you got to snap out of it. Take your time. Yeah. It's a 17-game season. The Broncos will find their strides, but it is not today. I can tell you that.
No, the Texans, there was booze. There was booze there for a second. I mean, Texans fans were having a fun time. Texans were looking good. Davis Mills looks good. So who knows with that whole offense and that defense? I mean, they what was it? They only let Broncos score 16 points on a projected offense that was supposed to be like one of the best in the league. And Texans scored 9. So the Broncos snuck out a win. They got a win, but they snuck it out. They squeaked out a win. Russell Wilson's dancing on TikToks and whatever he's doing, but something needs to change. I don't know. Hackett, whatever. Someone needs to start running the ship. Elway, John, get your team in order. Let's go to let's talk about the Cowboys.
The Broncos. Dude, the Cowboys look okay. The Bengals are not who I thought they were, or they're just taking their time like the Broncos. They look like trash, and the Cowboys looked good. Cooper Rush was slinging it, man. He was throwing those crosser routes, and he didn't have any crazy throws, but everyone was pretty wide open. But still, he was dotting them up. He was having a good game. He was taking charge. He was being a leader, going like this, throwing towels off the field, take my fucking wrist strap, throwing that. He's like, get out of my way. He was being a leader. They played great. They were all over Burrow. He didn't know what to do with himself. And they got the dub with a backup quarterback at home. What more can you ask for, Cowboys fans? Congratulations. Huge dub right there.
Good win. Great win, actually, going into a division game against the Giants next Monday. And it should be interesting. It's going to be interesting because Cooper Rush, there's a lot of hope behind him. There's a lot of people behind him. The run game still needs to, get there. Pollard had a great run, great touchdown run. Noah Brown looks solid. He looks real good. And then, Bengals have a lot to figure out. The offense just entirely need to figure out something else to do. They looked good week 1 or okay week 1. They got still that O-line is mainly it because Lyle Collins got bullied by Parsons. Absolutely just bullied.
He couldn't do shit to him.
No. And Parsons made him pay. And it showed. Congrats. That was a risky kick. I thought it was missed, but he curved right in there and sat in, and boom. Great win by the Cowboys here. That was awesome. What a beating that people thought that wouldn't happen. So congrats to Cooper Rush and the Cowboys winning that game.
That was one of my locks, and it just did not pan out.
That's okay. Not every lock pans out.
I don't know anything.
Yes, you do.
Brandon, I want you to take me through because I was also at a client dinner. God, I work too much, man. I didn't get to fully watch this game. I got to watch.
I did.
Oh, trust me, I know you did. How did it go? I saw 4 different occasions where the flag should have been thrown, and pictures and videos. And touchdown markers. Take me through. Take me through this.
So Bears Packers win 27-10 in Lambeau. It is what it is. It's probably it's Aaron Rodgers again. We couldn't stop the run, it seemed like. The run game was all over us. They ran a lot on us. There was, of course, Aaron Rodgers doing Aaron Rodgers, just finding that open man. He targeted Kyler Gordon, the rookie, a lot, which we knew was probably going to happen. Yeah. Jalen Johnson literally barely got a target. I don't even know if he got targeted, but they just picked on Kyler Gordon and the rookies, Jaquan Brisker and all those. And that's Aaron Rodgers. That's what you're going to get. But, we looked really good to start. We looked really good. We had the drive that Justin Fields finished, and he jumped, and we were up 7-3, and there were some high hopes. And then Aaron Rodgers just kind of took some perks and started balling out. Well, I was going to touch on something, but I can't really. Oh yeah, the flags and all that. But that it seems like every time there's a lot of missed flags when we play Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to. I'm not saying like, oh, they run because of the refs. No, they didn't. They won. But, there were definitely some missed calls. And then that fourth quarter touchdown from Justin Fields, that was clearly in my opinion, if you ask me. I think if you ask anybody with eyes that isn't a cheesehead, and honestly, some cheeseheads might say that was in and they got away with it. But either way, if they have a brain, they might. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But, Aaron Rodgers won. Aaron Rodgers is still cooking the Bears. I hate all the "we own you" signs. That stuff's annoying. When I see a 14-year-old kid say "we still own you," I'm like, boy, you're not alive long enough to witness what has happened. Pain. Yeah, and you saw the Bears fan crying on Twitter. With the guy watching the Bears finally, he's crying. Oh, wait. I've known you for 2 months. Yeah. I've known this team for 10 years. Yeah. 22 years. It's just like, I know your pain, man. We're all there. Everyone's hating on Justin Fields for something he said in the post game where it hurts more for the players. Basically, he said something like, oh, well, the win hurts the players a lot more than the fans because, we put in the time and the effort for it. No question. And the funny thing is, people got mad at that, which made no sense because that's exactly what happens. You're still here.
I'm back, but did you just say that's exactly what happens?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Okay. They prep all week and all day, and all fans do is just show up and get drunk and cheer for their team and try to act like they're the coaching staff and they're smarter than the coaching staff. But that's all fans do. Having people get mad at that and giving whatever
people really got mad at that.
Oh yeah, there was like a couple like sorry ass like Twitter like podcast people like that were. I saw like some girl was like, "This is a bad take," and it's just like, no, this dude is frustrated after a loss. He put in a week's worth of at least more than a week. There's a cloud over like the Bears players. That's Aaron Rodgers, and they want to win more than anyone else. Anybody in that stadium, anyone watching, wants to win that game. And
your point, buddy. Football, you casuals take notes. Football is the one sport in the world where you get, when you're younger, it's like 10 games a year. You get 16 to 17 games a year. That's it. Not 80, not 50, not 40.
Yeah.
It's not 1 week per game. For most kids who've been training their whole lives, it's like every year is pretty much equal to a game. So that's why these shits matter so much to them.
Yeah.
It's so much. You just, all this work built up. So for a fan to take that to the side and think, oh, we care about more. Dude, shut up. Go drink your beer and sit on your couch and bitch at the TV. Like, know your role.
It does. Yeah. Justin Fields is fine. There's nothing wrong with Justin Fields. I don't want to hear any skepticability about Justin Fields. I get it. There was a play that was saw where there was a bunch of Bears open receivers, and I think he hesitated a little bit, but that happens. Okay.
It happens.
It's young, not like he's not. Yeah. I mean, even Patrick Mahomes probably hesitates on some passes a little bit. I'm not saying he does it every time, but Justin, I'm not saying, again, I'm not comparing Justin Fields and Patrick Mahomes. I get they're two separate levels, but listen, Bears fans, don't panic. Okay.
It's week 2, and he's not very set up to succeed.
It happens.
We need to pipe down.
We're in Lambeau. It's loud. It's crazy. It's the first home opener for the Packers. They're going to be loud. They ran all over us. The defense has some things to figure out. I mean, it's a good learning curve for us. And, I'm excited for the Texans to come back home for Soldier Field and show the Texans what we got. So it could have been, exactly. It could have been way worse. We've had way worse with the 10-3 home opener in Soldier Field where we didn't score a touchdown. So, Bears fans, be grateful what you got until you don't got it again. And I don't want to hear any slander on Justin Fields.
That's my boy.
Let's go to the Monday night games. let's go to the clear one, the clear ass. Well, I guess they were both ass. Well, anyway. Oh no! But let's go to the first one that started with the Titans Bills. The Titans
41-7.
Ouch! Yeah,
that's rough. Josh Allen lit it up as usual.
Yeah.
Tannehill had 2 picks and 0 touchdowns. Looked like doo-doo. Henry couldn't really get it going, so thus you're going to lose, especially if you're the Titans. Allen, 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Did you think he ran 1 and 2, right? No.
Yeah.
But he did 1 carry for 10 yards. The point is, the Bills dominated. The Bills are clear Super Bowl frontrunners. Like, we knew this in the offseason, but they look fantastic. They look so good.
Yeah.
Brandon, do you have any comments?
No, that's it. It's a beat
they
shut
man.
Down Derrick Henry. I mean, I don't know what the Titans deal is. I don't know. Like I said, I saw Malik Willis starting by like week 4, so we'll see. But week 4 or 5. But that's my hot take. They put in Malik Willis in like the end of the 3rd or 4th quarter.
They did?
Yeah, they put Malik Willis in, and which was kind of crappy because like who puts in their rookie just to like get slaughtered by Bills backups? And so that was a slaughter fest. But hopefully the Titans can bounce back. Bills got the Miami Dolphins this next week, so that should be a prime time awesome game. And then let's jump to the final game of week 2, which was the Vikings and the Eagles. High hopes for this game for both teams. I think both organizations came in thinking that they were going to win this. But what you got, Cade?
Darius Slay is Kirk Cousins' favorite wideout. He said no, sir, all night long. How many breakups did he have? You go ahead and talk, Brandon.
Breakups? I don't know. I know he had 2 interceptions that were just given to him.
He had 2 picks? I thought he just had 1.
No, I think he had 2. And then Eagles won 24-7, blew out the Vikings pretty badly. They shut down Justin Jefferson. It looked like that offense couldn't get a single thing rolling. That Eagles team is legit as well as, I mean, Jalen Hurts looks real good, like really good. And we'll see moving forward. Eagles got better, it seemed like. I mean, A.J. Brown was less targeted, but that's A.J. Brown. They're going to put some good, that's just what you're going to do. I mean, but Hurts still spread out the ball a lot, and they look good. Their run game's averaging like 150 yards or something a game or whatever, like just rushing, which is ridiculous.
You're going to win every game if you do that.
Yeah, and they have an easy schedule up until their bye week, honestly. Think about it. I think they have Arizona, I want to say next. Or
not bad.
I know Arizona's in the running. Oh, they have so they go Washington. Commanders play Eagles play Washington, and I think they go to either the Cowboys or the Cardinals, and then they finish with then they play like Jacksonville somewhere in there, and then they go into their bye. So that they could easily be undefeated into their bye week.
Jacksonville may be their hardest game.
Honestly. So we'll see.
Never said that before.
Yeah, we'll see what that happens. But Jalen Hurts looks like an MVP candidate alongside Josh Allen. And Patrick Mahomes, probably top 3 MVP candidates for me right now. And that wraps up week 2 for us. Very excited for week 3. We got the Lions and the Vikings playing at noon. And then we got the Texans and Bears playing at noon. And we got some good games going on all noon. Steelers-Browns play tomorrow at 7:15, which I guess at this time the video is posted, it'll be today.
Yeah.
Browns-Steelers. It's a hatred rivalry. So we'll see what happens there. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what that game does because we're going to see Mitchell Trubisky play Jacoby Brissett. I'm excited, but who knows?
What a banger. What a Thursday night banger.
I bet that's what they're all expecting.
What if it's actually like a shootout, just like 35 42? Okay.
I expect a defensive game. But, that sums out week 2 at the awesome week 2. Bang. I mean, that's it. You got anything more to add, Cade?
No. Great week. I am looking forward to the next week because after next week, I'll be either on top of the moon or just back to being sober. So this is a big week for me. A lot of shit talking, a lot of possibilities. Or just being okay. That's who we are.
Yeah.
So, how about you, Brandon? What about you?
I'm excited. I'm excited to go back to Soldier Field and play the Texans. We need a bounce back game, and I'm not saying this is going to be easy by any means necessary. It's not. It's not
easier than the Packers.
Yeah, easier than the Packers, but it's not like we're playing the Colts. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, that about wraps it up here for the hard count. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. We have a Twitter, we have a TikTok, we have an Instagram. Our Instagram, live. Yeah, at the Hard Count Live.
In the description.
They're all the same. Link in the description. Our Instagram just hit 100 followers. Thank y'all so much for that. That's actually huge for us. We started that from scratch at the beginning of summer, basically. And I mean, at 100, I know people are like, oh, well, 100 followers, I have that. Well, yeah,
that's huge.
I mean, but for us to grow as a community, honestly, is awesome. So it's great to hear that, and we love every single one of y'all followers. We love each and every single one of y'all on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. We're just about to hit 100 subscribers on YouTube. So click that subscribe button. Yes, we're real close. We're like 7 away. And be sure to leave a like. Tell your friends. Share it. It's real easy. It's a simple. We're just hanging out. We're just telling jokes. We're just talking about football. That's it. Just that's all we want to do. 93 is our sub at the moment. And we hope to get to 100 within the next 2 weeks or so. Probably within the week, hopefully, is our goal. So tell your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your dad. Tell your dog.
Tell your dad.
Tell subscribe. Yeah. And yeah, guys, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We love to hear back from you. And be sure to follow us on all of our platforms. This is Brennan and Cade signing out for the Hard Count. We'll see y'all next week. All right. Peace.
Peace.